Yo, what's good, guys? We've got some wild Forsaken news and drama today. I'm talking Veronica's new abilities finally being shown off, flowers randomly popping up again, Forsaken getting banned from another community, and even a brand new John Doe redesign that looks insane. This one's stacked, so grab your snacks and let's get into it. Alright, first up, and this is huge. We just got our very first real teaser for Veeronica, and this time it's not just concept art, it's actual gameplay. Yeah, this is the real deal. So, in the Forsaken Discord, Hitoko dropped a short clip of Veeronica using one of her skins, and guys, I'm not even kidding. She looks insane. She's got this skateboard ability where she zooms across the map at high speed, and she even bounces off walls like it's a Roblox obby. First impression? This thing looks broken. Now, let's talk abilities. On her UI, you can clearly see three powers. One is the skateboard, obviously. Another looks like a graffiti spray. And the last one? Still a mystery. But I have some theories. Oh, and there's also a graffiti counter that caps at 3 sprays. And here's where things get spicy. Every time Veeronica does a wall bounce, the game actually tells you need graffiti first. That means the bounce isn't just free movement. It's tied directly to graffiti spots you place around the map. So basically, you spray a wall and boom, that graffiti becomes a launch pad for her skateboard. Now, in the teaser, Veronica's chaining bounces non-stop like she's glitching the game. But don't panic, that's most likely dev mode with the rules turned off. Hitoko even admitted you won't be able to bounce spam like that in normal matches. But still, balancing is gonna make or break this character. The devs could add spacing rules so graffiti can't be stacked, put a cooldown between bounces, or even let killers destroy graffiti, which would be hilarious counterplay. And don't forget, if you mistime her ability, Veeronica literally slips off her skateboard and gets stuck, which could leave her wide open. Imagine messing up a bounce and the killer's just standing there like, thanks for the free hit. Either way, I think this is awesome. It's honestly refreshing to see Forsaken drop a survivor this unique. A graffiti plus skateboard combo survivor? That's something we've literally never had before, and it might make Veeronica one of the most creative and fun characters in the entire game. But I gotta ask you guys, if you had this skateboard ability, would you use it to escape the killer? Or just mess around doing wall tricks? Drop a comment because I feel like most of you would go full obby mode. Now hold up, here's something you probably missed in the Veeronica teaser. If you pause at the right moment, you can actually spot a giant flowers model just chilling in the background. And yeah, the community instantly went nuts over it. Now to be fair, this isn't the first time Flowers has randomly popped up in teasers. The devs have used him as a placeholder before, almost like an inside joke at this point. But seeing him again right here, that's hype. Especially since Hitoko said not too long ago that Flowers is still being worked on behind the scenes. So what does this mean? Well, don't get too excited. Guest 666 and Chapter 2 are clearly the devs' focus right now. Flowers isn't dropping tomorrow, but the fact that his model keeps sneaking into teasers is enough to tell us he hasn't been abandoned. He's still in the mix, and one day, he's probably going to get his big spotlight. And now I gotta ask, do you think Flowers showing up like this is just a placeholder, or are the devs secretly teasing his return on purpose? Let me know what you think in the comments, because honestly, it feels like they're low-key trolling us at this point. Alright, buckle up, because this one's actually huge. Another game, Regret Evader, just straight up banned Forsaken from their community. Like, completely banned. I'm not talking just muting people, nah. Over there, you can't mention Forsaken characters, you can't bring up the game, and you can't even defend it because of the whole soul controversy. So yeah, that means legends like 2x, Slasher, and Chance instantly blacklisted. And of course, the community is completely split. Some people are saying Regret Evader is overreacting, and honestly, the Forsaken devs didn't have much of a choice when it came to the soul deal. Others are firing back, saying Regret's own community has been packed with drama for years, so it's kinda hypocritical for them to suddenly act squeaky clean. But wait, it gets messier. They also banned talk about completely unrelated projects, like Seal Directory. The creator of that project was so upset they reached out directly to the devs, saying, hey, this has nothing to do with Forsaken. Why are we getting dragged into this? Now here's the scary part. What if other games start following Regret Evader's example? Imagine not being able to use Forsaken avatars, or profile pics, or even mention Forsaken outside the game. If that trend spreads, Forsaken players could end up cut off from a ton of communities. So yeah, this Soul controversy isn't just inside Forsaken anymore. It's starting to ripple out everywhere. But I gotta know what you guys think. Is Regret Evader justified for drawing the line? Or are they just adding unnecessary drama to fuel the fire? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I feel like this one's gonna start a serious debate. Alright, let's wrap this up with some really exciting news. John Doe's redesign and milestone skins are officially in progress. And guys, the glow up is insane. Awaken, one of the devs, confirmed he's leading the redesign. And what we've seen so far makes John Doe look way scarier than ever. His corrupted arm isn't just plain black anymore. It's massive, with glowing red streaks running through it like veins or cursed runes. And it's not just the arm this time. The corruption is spreading across his chest, down to his hands and feet, and even creeping up parts of his head. He looks like a completely different monster. Here's where it gets wild. Someone actually commented that the new arm design looked like it should have been a milestone skin, not just his base look. And Awaken replied, confirming that Milestone 4 is already finished, and it's even more corrupted than what we're seeing now. That's crazy. So this means milestones aren't going to be just tiny tweaks anymore. These are full-on evolutions of John Doe, adding more detail, more lore, and way more intimidation with each stage. Honestly, if these milestone skins keep looking this good, they might end up being the best Forsaken has ever done. But what do you guys think? Do you like this new corrupted, glowing vibe for John Doe, or did you prefer his old look? Let me know down below, because I feel like this redesign is about to change how everyone sees him. And that's all the Forsaken news and drama I've got for you guys today. Veronica's looking wild, Flowers is sneaking into teasers again, Forsaken's getting banned in other communities, and John Doe's redesign is looking insane. If you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments. Are you most excited for Veeronica, Flowers, or John Doe's milestones?